The fence can be climbed. The alarm system can be hacked. Cameras can be blinded with a laser. But how will you stop something that grows on its own, requires no electricity, and punishes every careless movement? In a world where resources are running out, your best guard doesn't eat, doesn't sleep, and doesn't take bribes. Today I'll show you the green exclusion zone. We'll go through plants that turn your property into an impassable fortress. And at the end I'll show a plant that in the Middle Ages was called the torture tree. One contact with it will make any marauder forget why he came to you. Most people make the same mistake, they build high fences. This is a signal to a robber, there's something valuable here. The first line of defense is psychological discomfort. We use plants that look like ordinary landscaping but work like barbed wire. Poncirus trifoliata, trifoliate orange. This is not just a bush. These are 5 cm thorns, hard as steel. It forms an interwoven wall that even a dog can't slip through. Trying to get through it means hundreds of small cuts. Pyracantha. It's called the fire thorn. It's evergreen. In winter, when your garden is bare, Pyracantha remains just as dense and dangerous. But what if the intruder is wearing a thick tactical suit? Ordinary thorns aren't enough. We need chemistry. If the first line is pain, the second is fear. We move to plants that cause skin irritation, temporary blindness, or unbearable itching. Berberis, Juliana's barberry. Its thorns have a tendency to break off and remain under the skin, causing suppuration. It's a slow poison for anyone who dares to enter. Urtica dioica, stinging nettle but on steroids. Life hack, don't weed it out under your windows. Create a nettle sea. In the dark, a marauder won't notice the trick until his face starts burning as if it had been dipped in acid. Do you think that's the limit? Ahead are detector plants. They don't just strike, they reveal the enemy's location. The technologies of 2026 allow you to jam any radio signal. But you can't jam physics. Sound trap. Under the thorny bushes we plant species with dry pods or brittle branches. For example, snowberry or ornamental grasses that rustle at the slightest movement. Plant species with sticky sap or bright pollen. If an intruder passes through them, his clothing becomes evidence that cannot be washed off in field conditions. Did you know that the roots of some protective trees can destroy tunnels? If someone decides to dig a tunnel under your living fence, the root system of Gleditsia triacanthos, honey locust, will meet him with thorns right in the soil. Yes, it even has thorns on its trunk and roots. We've reached the climax. The plant I promised to show. Meet Gleditsia triacanthos, honey locust. This is not just a tree. These are 20 cm branched thorns that can pierce even a thick leather sole. In the age of the apocalypse, it's the perfect anti-personnel hedgehog. The secret of perfect security is not in one plant. The secret is stratification. You create layers. First layer. Noise, grasses. Second layer. Pain, Pyracantha. Third layer. Infection/chemistry, Barberry. Fourth layer. Physical stop, honey locust. Your perimeter becomes a living organism that resists intrusion. Remember, nature is the harshest engineer. And while your neighbors spend thousands on smart locks that will stop working after the first electromagnetic pulse, your garden will only become stronger and more dangerous with every year. If this video made you look differently at the ordinary bushes in your garden, leave a like. It helps the algorithms promote knowledge that might save someone's property. Write in the comments, what plant would you never want to encounter at night in the forest? Let's discuss. Subscribe to the channel, here we reveal the secrets of autonomous survival and security every week. The world is changing. Be ready. See you in the next video.